the abolitionists, to the women's rights movement. So we ask you to consider in your hearts if you're ready to make that commitment with us. If not, you can simply listen to us recite the pledge, but if you are ready, we'll swear you in. And a lot of folks from New Yorkers Against Fracking and other groups will be circulating around with clipboards so we can get your signatures. And we take those signatures very seriously because we shouldn't have to enact the pledge to resist fracking. It means that you have agreed to become latter-day Minutemen who at a moment's notice would drop everything and come to a demonstration. All right, and with that, I bring you Arun Ghandi. Together in January, Arun and I delivered his pledge to resist fracking right to the governor's door. And our message then is Governor Cuomo, here is the grandson of Mahatma Gandhi who once walked his people to the sea. And now the sea is walking to us. And we ask you to be a leader in our movement. Arun.
I believe that high-volume horizontal hydraulic fracking is an accident-prone, inherently dangerous industrial process with risks that include catastrophic and irremediable environmental damage. That these risks cannot be properly resolved, nor can they be mitigated through regulation by any government agency, let alone one that has colluded with the gas industry over the last 4 years in creating rules that attempt to regulate fracking. Environmental conservation have repeatedly turned a deaf ear to the petitions of New York's scientists, economists, medical professionals, and ordinary citizens who have tried again and again for 4 years and to little avail to alert the agency and Governor Cuomo to the many dangers that hydraulic fracking poses to our health, safety, property values, peace of mind, and to the climate itself. That it is wrong to shatter the bedrock of New York State and inject it with toxic chemicals.
If Governor Cuomo permits high-volume, horizontal, hydraulic fracking in any part of New York State, I pledge to join with others to engage actions. As my conscience leads me. I make this pledge. In order to prevent the destruction and poisoning of New York's water, air, and food systems, on which life, health, and economic prosperity all depend, including that of future generations. You have now taken the pledge.